Bucks, you know what time it is. It's time for our Bucks Book Talk. And this week I've got a couple of great ones to share with you. But I want to show you something new that I've added to your LT1. So I'm going to go into my LT1 portal. And if you look for the tile now that has the row of books that says HBMS Library, this tile is going to take you straight into Destiny Discover, which is just one more shortcut for you. You know, I still want you to go check out the library Schoology group. You can still go onto the library webpage, but this is where everything book related is. So this is a great place for you to be able to get to easier now. The other thing I want to show you in Destiny Discover before we get to our two books that I'm going to share with you is over here in the three little lines over here. If you click on that, log in, because everything has to be logged in to see what's going on. You can see how many books you've got checked out. So I can go to my checkouts, and I can see right now I have 5 books checked out. Because I'm a teacher, I'm allowed to have more books. But for students, it's 3 books at a time. You can also see when your books are due. So if you have 3 books already checked out, if you have an overdue library book, those need to be taken care of before you put another book on hold and have that checked out to you. So make sure that you're keeping track of how many books you have checked out, and also when they're due. You can click over here to see what holds you have. I don't have any holds right now. Just be aware that even if this says your hold is ready, all of our books have to go into a 7-day quarantine after they've been checked out. So just because it says it's ready doesn't mean you're going to get it right away, because it might be one of those quarantined books. All right, so let's jump straight into the books that I want to share with you today. So this week, it's all about mixed up genres. So this first series is called Jacobee, and it's historical because it's set back in the 18th century in England. It is fantasy because Jacobee is a detective who he investigates the supernatural. All right, and then we also have mysteries. So it's kind of all wrapped up into one. It's amazing. I love them. I read the whole series. The audiobooks for this series are really great as well. Great accents, lots of animation and humor in them. So if you look down here, it says it's Sherlock Holmes crossed with Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which sums it up perfectly. Jacobee is very much like Sherlock Holmes. He's very matter of fact, no sense of humor, but he has this female sidekick who really lightens up the mood and makes this a really fun mystery slash historical slash fantasy series. The other book that I have is also a mix-up of genres. It's called Wolf by Wolf, and its sequel is Blood for Blood. It's an alternate history where, again, Hitler won World War II. So this is a very popular theme in alternate histories, is what would have happened if we had lost World War II. So it's set back during World War II, but Hitler has won. The Nazis have won. But there's also fantasy in this because there's a girl who escaped a concentration camp, and she had experiments done on her, and she has turned into a shapeshifter. So she can change her appearance to look like whoever she wants to look like. And so her mission is to assassinate Hitler. And before she can do that, she's got to win this cross-continent motorcycle race. So it's super exciting. This one also has an audiobook for it, which I loved because there's a lot of German words that I think if I was reading them, I wouldn't know how to even process them in my head. But when you listen to the audiobook, you're hearing that great German accent, and you're really getting a feel that this is set in Germany. And so both of those books are amazing. This whole idea of mashing up the genres is getting more and more popular. So you'll see a lot of fantasy mysteries or fantasy sci-fis. But the whole idea of it being historical and fantasy, like the two books that I've shared with you today, is something a little new, but it really makes it fun. So check out some of these books. So either Wolf by Wolf and its sequel Blood for Blood, or the Jacoby series. Both of these books and their sequels are in Destiny Discover in both book form and in audiobook form, I believe. And I think I also have the ebooks for both of these series. So check them out. Keep checking out those books, guys. And don't forget about our new link in LT1. So until next time, guys, see you later.